I'm Robin Zheng, Chairman of CATL. I'd like to express my deepest gratitude to AutoBest for recognizing CATL's Shenxing battery with the Tenno Best Award. I'm deeply humbled as this award represents our accomplishment in technological innovation.
Prepare to have your mind blown. The CATL CEO has just rolled out a game-changing flying car at the unbelievable price of $4,999. This futuristic marvel merges cutting-edge engineering with everyday comfort.
Its latest flying car, this is not science fiction, it's reality. With cutting-edge design and smooth aerodynamic lines, the air taxi is sure to captivate the world. Here's a report.
Promising to upend the entire transportation world. Think you'll never own a flying car? Think again. Affordability and sleek design come together in a vehicle that drives like a car and glides through the skies. Ready to watch history unfold before your eyes? This is just the beginning, a revolutionary leap in transportation. We are living in an exciting era that redefines how we move. Leading this change is the CATL CEO, who just revealed a remarkable flying car priced at an unbelievable $4,999. Called the Aspire, this futuristic vehicle blends road-driving convenience with the thrill of the skies, offering a new level of freedom. Its hybrid power system, which combines electric motors and a compact gas turbine, allows efficient travel while reducing emissions. The Aspire can fly for miles on a single charge, making personal aviation available to more people than ever before. However, safety is a key concern with any flying car, and the Aspire addresses that with advanced sensors, collision avoidance features, and even emergency landing protocols. By prioritizing user well-being, the CATL CEO has made sure that this flying car is not just a dream, but a product people can trust. This marks a giant leap forward for transportation, promising to cut travel times and ease congestion on busy roads. Moreover, the Aspire's sleek design, comfortable cabin, and user-friendly controls highlight how style and practicality can exist together. This revolutionary vehicle challenges the high price tags we once linked to flying cars, showing that the future can be accessible and eco-friendly at the same time.
We have been hearing about flying taxis for years now. They are touted as the future of urban mobility. While we did not see a lot of action in the space last year,
as the world watches, the CATL CEO's bold move may forever change how we travel, proving that with vision and courage, the impossible can become reality. Get ready to witness a transformation that will reshape our future, starting today. Affordable innovation. Affordable innovation is a game changer, and CATL CEO has proven this with the unveiling of the world's first $4,999 flying car. Traditionally, flying cars were seen as a luxury only for the super rich, but this breakthrough has flipped the script, making personal aviation accessible to everyone. By combining cutting-edge technology with cost-effective manufacturing, CATL has achieved what once seemed impossible. The secret behind this affordable flying car lies in smart design and efficient production. Through the use of lightweight composite materials, CATL has reduced costs while ensuring durability and performance. Additionally, the vehicle's hybrid powertrain, combining electric motors with a compact gas turbine, delivers both power and energy efficiency, cutting down operating expenses for users. What's more, CATL embraced automation and AI-driven quality control during manufacturing to streamline production. This reduced labor costs and ensured consistent quality for every flying car produced. By leveraging economies of scale and forming strategic partnerships with suppliers, CATL managed to lower the cost of high-quality components without sacrificing safety or reliability. This innovation is more than just about affordability. It's about opening doors to a new era of transportation. With its sleek design, eco-friendly materials, and user-friendly features, the $4,999 flying car proves that luxury and accessibility can coexist. CATL's approach has set a new standard, showing the world that groundbreaking technology doesn't have to come with a sky-high price tag. This truly is affordable innovation at its best. Hybrid powertrain technology. Hybrid powertrain technology is a game changer in modern transport.
Getting you this special report now. As the threat of fossil fuel burnout looms large across the globe, researchers are now turning to the development of hydrogen and fuel cell power technology.
Especially for flying cars like the Honda Aspire. It uses more than one power source to propel a vehicle, blending the strengths of electric motors with a gas turbine engine. In simple terms, when the electric motors need extra help, the gas turbine steps in, ensuring reliable and efficient performance. This setup also cuts down on emissions and fuel usage, since the electric motors handle shorter trips or low-speed travel, while the turbine offers extra power for longer journeys or takeoff. The Aspire's hybrid system is carefully designed for ease, letting drivers switch between road driving and flight without fuss. Because electric motors start silently, the flying car can take off with minimal noise, which is calmer for people nearby. Meanwhile, the turbine charges the batteries when needed, helping the car keep going over greater distances. Another benefit of hybrid power is its lower environmental impact. By relying on electricity for a good part of each trip, the Aspire produces fewer emissions, making it a greener choice than normal gas-powered cars. Maintenance is also simpler, since the system is built with fewer moving parts than a regular airplane engine. Overall, hybrid powertrain technology in the Aspire marks an exciting leap forward in personal travel. It is an innovative way to combine power, range, and efficiency, showing that the dream of practical flying cars can become a reality. This approach helps ensure greater reliability and user satisfaction. Environmental sustainability. Sustainability remains a key focus for the Honda Aspire, reflecting the company's commitment to eco-friendly transportation solutions. By integrating a hybrid powertrain that merges electric motors with a compact gas turbine engine, the Aspire reduces emissions while delivering strong performance. This balance means less reliance on fossil fuels and a quieter flight experience, decreasing noise pollution in crowded areas. In crafting the Aspire, Honda also utilizes lightweight composite materials and recycled metals, lowering the vehicle's overall weight and cutting down on energy consumption. These choices highlight a thoughtful design that puts durability and ecological responsibility side by side. Thanks to advanced manufacturing methods, the Aspire's production process uses fewer resources and produces less waste, showing that high-tech innovation can go hand in hand with environmental care. Aerodynamics plays a pivotal role, allowing the Aspire to glide smoothly and require less energy to stay flying. Meanwhile, regenerative braking and energy recovery systems capture valuable kinetic energy during landing and deceleration, recharging the batteries and advancing efficiency even further. Drivers and passengers benefit directly from these measures through better range, lower operating costs, and a smaller carbon footprint. Beyond the vehicle itself, Honda encourages owners to adopt green habits by offering eco-friendly maintenance services.
Today, we're sending less than 0.5% of our total waste to any kind of a landfill. We're also starting to take steps to produce our own clean energy to continue to reduce greenhouse gas emissions.
Detailed recycling programs and rewards for those who prioritize sustainability. By blending innovation with cleaner technology at every step, the Honda Aspire stands as a forward-thinking example of how personal aviation can support a healthier planet for everyone. Safety as a priority. CATL's new flying car, the Aspire, keeps safety at the top of its design priorities. Built with the goal of making flights safe and simple for everyone, the Aspire combines strong materials and smart software features to protect both passengers and those on the ground. A key element is the redundant rotor system, which uses multiple propellers that can continue working even if one fails. This means more stable flights and a lower chance of sudden trouble. Collision avoidance is another vital component. Advanced sensors monitor the airspace, scanning for obstacles like tall buildings, power lines, or flying objects. If the system senses a possible collision, it takes fast steps to move the Aspire away from harm. Additionally, the flying car is fitted with AI-driven controls that adjust in real time to changes in wind and weather. Even if visibility is poor, the Aspire's sensors and software work together to keep the flight path secure. Emergency landing protocols also play a huge part in the vehicle's safety plan. If something unexpected occurs, such as heavy mechanical failure or extreme weather, the Aspire automatically searches for the nearest safe landing area. This quick reaction reduces stress on the pilot and lowers the odds of an accident. Its lightweight yet protective frame helps guard passengers in the event of impact, and special seats and safety belts keep everyone comfortable and secure. By blending advanced systems, CATL ensures the Aspire stands out as a top choice in flight. Autonomous flight capabilities. CATL's new flying car is turning heads with its bold approach to automated flight. At the heart of this innovation is a suite of sensors, cameras, and advanced AI, working together to handle takeoff, cruising, and landing with minimal human intervention. With real-time data analysis, the car can avoid obstacles, handle sudden weather shifts, and even pick safe landing spots, making flight both exciting and secure. Because the system updates itself wirelessly, it learns and improves with each flight, ensuring a smoother experience over time. In addition, CATL designed this flying car's control panel to be simple, featuring an easy-to-use interface that guides users through each step of flight. Trusted navigation systems and GPS signals let the car track its route accurately, while built-in fail-safes take over during emergencies. This means that if something goes wrong, the flying car can swiftly adjust altitude or reroute itself. Passengers, in turn, can enjoy a relaxing journey, focusing on the amazing views instead of worrying about flight details. Thanks to its autonomous flight features, CATL's flying car opens a new chapter in personal travel.
This autonomous flying laser scanner is outfitted with sophisticated obstacle avoidance technology, which makes it exceptionally simple to capture reality from the air,
offering freedom and confidence to flyers of all skill levels. No longer limited to skilled pilots or expensive training, more people can explore the skies, helped by smart technology that balances safety and fun. By paving the way for a future with fewer road jams and improved mobility, CATL shows how imagination and engineering can create a better tomorrow for us all. Step aboard. Luxury meets practicality. Luxury and practicality rarely go hand in hand, but CATL's new flying car defies that norm. Priced at just $4,999, it offers the thrill of flight without sacrificing everyday convenience. From its sleek exterior to its roomy interior, this remarkable vehicle shows that comfort and usefulness can live in harmony. Plush seating, refined controls, and thoughtful features reflect the feel of a high-end automobile, while the compact frame and smooth flight transitions support busy, modern lifestyles. At first glance, the flying car appears to be a futuristic dream, yet CATL has managed to ground this vision in reality. Engineered with careful attention to details like aerodynamic curves and noise reduction, it delivers a serene ride both on roads and in the sky. The use of lightweight materials keeps the vehicle agile, lowering overall energy usage and operating costs. This practical approach means drivers can enjoy premium comforts without worrying about expensive upkeep. Inside, advanced but user-friendly systems guide you through daily commutes or weekend skyward adventures. Real-time data and simple controls make piloting less intimidating, offering a blend of high-tech excitement and ease. Experienced travelers will appreciate the car's plush cabin, while first-time flyers can rest assured that safety measures are front and center. Overcoming regulatory challenges. Introducing a flying car to the everyday market is no simple feat. CATL faces a maze of rules and safety checks in order to gain public trust and meet strict governmental standards. From airspace regulations to environmental concerns, every piece of the Aspire's design must align with official requirements. This includes thorough inspections, detailed test flights, and constant communication with aviation authorities. One of the biggest hurdles is ensuring that the Aspire's hybrid powertrain and flight systems follow both road and air rules without fail. This means meeting specific emissions guidelines, noise limits, and advanced collision avoidance protocols. Beyond that, the Federal Aviation Administration, FAA, sets forth guidelines that cover pilot training, flight safety, and even operational boundaries. To address these challenges, CATL works hand-in-hand with experts, presenting data and test results at each step. Close cooperation with various organizations helps pinpoint areas that need adjustment for a smoother certification process. By staying transparent and open to feedback, CATL can refine the Aspire's design before it hits any regulatory roadblocks. Moreover, the company invests in new technology that monitors flight paths, ensures safe landings, and lowers overall risk for both passengers and people on the ground. As a result, the Aspire stands out as an example of how thoughtful planning and collaboration can help innovators cross the regulatory finish line. Ultimately, these efforts underscore CATL's commitment to building a safer, cleaner, and more accessible future in personal aviation. CATL continues forging brighter paths, disrupting the market. CATL has completely shaken up the market with its revolutionary flying car, the Aspire. Traditionally, flying cars were seen as luxury items reserved for the super rich, costing hundreds of thousands of dollars. But with the Aspire priced at just $4,999, CATL has rewritten the rules of personal aviation, making it affordable for everyday people. This bold move has not only made flying cars more accessible, but also disrupted the entire transportation industry. The Aspire's low price point challenges competitors who have long relied on premium pricing. Companies like Tesla and Teresa, which focus on high-end flying cars, now face pressure to reevaluate their pricing strategies. CATL's strategy proves that advanced technology doesn't have to come with an enormous price tag. By using cost-effective materials, modular design, and smart manufacturing techniques, CATL has managed to deliver a high-quality product at an unbeatable price. What sets the Aspire apart is its perfect balance of innovation, practicality, and affordability. With its hybrid powertrain, autonomous flight capabilities, and eco-friendly construction, it appeals not only to tech enthusiasts, but also to families and young professionals. The Aspire isn't just a flying car, it's a statement that innovation should be for everyone. CATL's disruptive approach has sparked competition and innovation across the industry, forcing other manufacturers to rethink their strategies. By breaking barriers and redefining what's possible, CATL has set the benchmark for the future of personal aviation. The Aspire is more than a vehicle, it's a revolution. Future vision for personal aviation. The future of personal aviation is no longer a distant dream, and CATL's Aspire is at the forefront of this revolution. With its groundbreaking design and affordability, the Aspire represents a major step toward making flying cars a part of everyday life. But this is just the beginning of what's to come in personal aviation. In the future, flying cars like the Aspire will seamlessly integrate into our daily routines. Imagine a world where morning commutes are no longer spent stuck in traffic, but soaring above city streets, cutting travel times significantly. Urban mobility will transform as flying cars operate on dedicated aerial routes, supported by advanced air traffic systems to ensure safety and efficiency. This vision includes designated takeoff and landing zones, making flying cars as practical as traditional vehicles. Technology will play a key role in shaping this future. Over time, advancements in battery technology, autonomous navigation, and energy efficiency will make flying cars even more reliable, eco-friendly, and affordable. Hybrid powertrains like the Aspires will evolve into fully electric systems, further reducing emissions and noise pollution. To support this vision, infrastructure development will be critical. Collaboration with governments, urban planners, and tech companies will pave the way for smart cities designed to accommodate personal aviation. Education and training programs will also be essential, ensuring that users can safely and confidently navigate this new mode of transport. CATL's Aspire is more than a flying car. It's a glimpse into a future where personal aviation is accessible, sustainable, and transformative. The skies are no longer the limit. They are the next frontier. She also made shocking predictions about the future, and these predictions would make anyone break into cold sweats. She warned of turbulent crises, destructive patterns, and challenges that could threaten humanity as we know it. What else did Mother Teresa foresee for 2025, and how will it influence our lives? Join us as we reveal Mother Teresa's frightening prediction for 2025. The destruction of disunity. If there's one thing Mother Teresa predicted that should send shivers down our spines, it's the lack of unity. Over 2 decades ago, during an interview with a Christian magazine, Mother Teresa voiced her fears about a future where unity among people would break down. This wasn't just speculation. It was something she really believed would shape the coming years in a way that would bring a lot of harm to humanity. Unity, for Mother Teresa, wasn't just about nations getting along. It was about communities and individuals standing together, supporting one another, and building bridges instead of walls. Disunity, on the other hand, would divide people, creating chaos in its wake.
Devastating attacks on the Strip's healthcare system. Several Palestinians were killed or injured in airstrikes on Al-Wafa Hospital in Gaza City on Sunday.
She predicted that if humanity drifted apart, we would see the rise of conflicts, misunderstandings, and even violence. This prediction is very unsettling. Mother Teresa spent her entire life promoting peace, harmony, and love. She believed in bringing people together regardless of their differences, whether it was religion, race, or social status. To hear her speak about a future so fragmented was shocking, to say the least. She saw disunity as a root cause of many global issues, including wars and social unrest. Without unity, Mother Teresa believed, humanity would struggle to find common ground. And this wasn't just a theoretical concern for her. She had witnessed the devastating effects of division firsthand in her work with the poor and marginalized. The implications of this prediction are terrifying. If the world continues in disunity, how can we expect to address global problems like poverty, climate change, or inequality? Mother Teresa's words remind us that unity isn't just a nice idea, it's essential for survival. But this was only one part of her warning. Mother Teresa's predictions for the future didn't stop at disunity.
Mother Teresa is one of the great humanitarians of the 20th century because of her ability to love those who were the most vulnerable in society.
In fact, what she said about the erosion of family bonds was equally scary. The erosion of family bonds. One of Mother Teresa's most unforgettable predictions was about the collapse of family life. She often spoke about the importance of family as the foundation of a strong and healthy society. In her view, families were where love, understanding, and compassion were first nurtured. Without strong families, she believed, the world would face even greater challenges. David Scott, Vice Chancellor for Communications in the Archdiocese of Los Angeles, once shared a memorable quote from Mother Teresa. "You deal with the poor in the abstract, but forget about the poor in your own home." She wasn't just talking about financial poverty here. She was talking about emotional and relational poverty, and this is the kind of poverty that stems from neglecting those closest to us. For Mother Teresa, this was a serious issue. Neglected children, ignored spouses, and broken relationships were, in her eyes, some of the greatest tragedies of modern life. She believed that true love begins at home, and when families fail to nurture that love, the consequences spread out into society. Her belief was that the home is where both great problems and great solutions originate. In her 1997 book, No Greater Love, she emphasized the importance of building strong family bonds. She argued that without love and understanding in the home, individuals would feel a void that could lead them down destructive paths. Mother Teresa saw this lack of love as a major driver of violence and instability. When people don't feel loved or valued at home, they may seek validation elsewhere, sometimes in dangerous or unhealthy ways. This, she warned, could lead to a world filled with anger, resentment, and even conflict. One of her most iconic responses came when she was asked how to promote world peace. Her answer was simple but deep. Go home and love your family. This might seem overly simplistic, but for Mother Teresa, it was a deep truth. She believed that peace and war both begin at home. If families are strong and loving, society as a whole benefits, but if families are fractured, the effects can be devastating. The erosion of family bonds is a problem that feels especially dreadful today. With consumerism and technology taking center stage, people are becoming more disconnected from one another. But even this wasn't the full extent of her warning. Mother Teresa also spoke about another alarming trend she foresaw for the future: spiritual poverty. If there was one thing Mother Teresa didn't second guess when she spoke about 2025, it was the danger of spiritual poverty. She believed that as materialism grew, people would become more spiritually disconnected. This, in her eyes, was one of the greatest threats to humanity. Mother Teresa had always been wary of excessive materialism. She saw it as a distraction from what truly mattered. She warned that in a world consumed by materialism, people would begin to lose sight of their spiritual selves. This, she said, would lead to a serious emptiness. We are talking about a kind of poverty far worse than the lack of money or possessions. Imagine a world where people have everything they could ever want: luxury homes, expensive gadgets, designer clothes, but still feel very unhappy. This is the future Mother Teresa predicted. She believed that material wealth could never satisfy the human soul. Without a connection to something greater, whether it's faith, community, or a sense of purpose, people would remain unfulfilled. This emptiness, according to Mother Teresa, could have far-reaching consequences. A society obsessed with material things is a society that loses its humanity. People become more selfish, more isolated, and less compassionate. This, in turn, leads to a breakdown in relationships, communities, and even entire nations. Mother Teresa's warning about spiritual poverty is particularly striking in today's world. Everywhere we look, consumerism dominates. People are constantly bombarded with messages telling them they need to buy more, achieve more, and own more. But as Mother Teresa pointed out, this constant pursuit of material things often comes at the expense of our spiritual well-being. She encouraged people to step back from the noise of the world and reconnect with what truly matters. For her, this wasn't just about religious faith. It was about finding inner peace and purpose. She believed that a spiritually fulfilled person was more likely to be kind, compassionate, and content. The scary part of this prediction is how it shows the emptiness many people feel despite having so much. Mother Teresa saw this coming decades ago, and her words feel terrifyingly prophetic today. In her lifetime, she worked tirelessly to remind people that true happiness doesn't come from wealth or possessions. Her message was clear: if we don't address our spiritual poverty, we risk creating a world that is very unhappy and unfulfilled. But Mother Teresa didn't stop there. She had more prediction for 2025, and they're just as chilling as the others. A terrifyingly noisy world. What if we told you that Mother Teresa predicted something we all live with today? This is none other than noise, but not just the kind you hear. She spoke of a worse kind of noise, one that invades our hearts, minds, and souls. The constant distractions of the modern world, including social media, streaming platforms, endless notifications, and the pressure to stay plugged in 24/7, create a storm of noise around us. Mother Teresa saw this coming. For her, this wasn't just a modern nuisance, but an actual evil, one that disconnects us from ourselves and the divine.
And she was reminding them that if we truly want to live up to the ideals of justice and equality, then that has to start with respecting the dignity and the worth of every human life.
She believed that silence is necessary for spiritual growth. In the silence of the heart, God speaks, she once said. But in a world filled with noise, where do we find the space to listen? Think about it. How often do we sit quietly, away from all distractions? According to Mother Teresa, this lack of silence leads to a much worse disconnection, making us feel restless and unfulfilled. She believed that healing, whether spiritual, emotional, or mental, requires us to take a moment each day to be still. Only in silence, she argued, can we truly connect with God and hear His guidance.
Let us make one strong resolution that we will bring prayer in our family, that we will teach our children to pray and pray with them, and you will see the joy and the love and the peace that will come into your hearts.
For Mother Teresa, life wasn't just a series of ordinary events. Every moment had meaning and purpose, but only if we allowed ourselves to pause and embrace it. She urged people to step away from distractions, reflect, and reconnect with what truly matters: weakened relationships. Another terrifying prediction from Mother Teresa was that relationships would grow weaker over time. She foresaw a world where people became too busy, self-absorbed, and disconnected from one another. In today's fast-paced world, isn't this exactly what we see? Work schedules, technology, and personal ambitions often take precedence over spending time with loved ones. Mother Teresa warned that this shift would lead to a loss of connection and intimacy, leaving people feeling isolated and lonely. She believed relationships were the backbone of human existence. Without strong, meaningful bonds, life loses its richness.
And if you stay together, you will love one another as God loves each one of you. Today, in the world, there's so much suffering because of that want of unity in the family.
Let us know your opinions in the comment section below. Remember to like this video and subscribe to our channel. Click on the next video displayed on your screen and you will enjoy it.